Nestled in the rolling hills of Crowley's Ridge in the northeast corner of Arkansas is a beautiful, peaceful place where at-risk children come to grow and learn. Where a team of people, counselors, teachers, house parents, help each child learn to live a better life. Where children are given help for the things that hurt them, hope for their future, and experience a place many of these children will come to think of as home. Children's Homes Incorporated. Help, hope, home. Since 1955. Children's Homes Incorporated is a ministry providing therapeutic care for children and families in need through residential family homes, foster care, and adoptive services. Our mission is to provide a substitute home for dependent and neglected children and to restore the broken lives of children and families. We do this by providing extraordinary educational opportunities, a stable family environment, and spiritual training to give each child a firm foundation for their future. Education is very important at children's homes. When a child arrives, they go through an evaluation to determine their educational status and what areas in which they may need help. Many of our children are able to immediately attend local schools like Crowley's Ridge Academy or Greene County Tech. However, some children need a more customized learning environment. Our on-campus educational facility, the Balcom Learning Center, provides an alternative learning environment that is designed to meet the specific needs of each child.
We serve at-risk kids that in our case, we have neglect and delinquent kids. Many of them have issues they're working on. Some of them have behaviors they're working on, or they're from a setting where they just need some extra help. A lot of times when they come to us, they have educational gaps. But basically, we want to work on whatever it is they need to work on, educationally, mentally, emotionally, just to help them with that spiritual, physical growth, whatever they need to get them ready to function in a regular school setting.
Our approach to learning here is so successful. We've recently been recognized by the National Evaluation and Technical Assistance Center for the Education of Children and Youth who are neglected, delinquent, or at risk as one of 3 model alternative learning programs in the nation. This program, which is an arm of the Department of Education in Washington, D.C., recognizes programs that have a proven track record of helping children advance in school while helping them learn how to become a productive member of society.
Because of the success of our program, other programs kind of look at ours and voted for us to be nominated for this award.
With a capacity of only 24 students and a staff of 7 credentialed teachers, each student receives the focused attention they need to meet their goals. Mornings are spent on academics, with time spent in individual study as well as classroom instruction.
It helps you focus. There's smaller classes and there's more one-on-one learning. If you don't understand it, they're there and you can ask and they'll be ready to show you how to do it.
The academic staff is supported by counselors and caseworkers who focus on behavioral issues, teaching the students social and life skills. They work with the children to equip them with the tools they need to succeed not only academically, but in all aspects of life.
We focus on social skills. That's another aspect that the caseworkers, they work on working together. All these things, they can go from making, you've seen them come in with F's and D's, and then they turn around and they're making A's and B's. And they see that and they realize, I can do this. And that it's just showing them what they can do when they put their effort into it.
Afternoons are spent on less traditional learning. Our equine therapy program gives students a chance to learn responsibility by taking care of the horses and gives them a chance to learn about themselves by working with the animals.
They learn responsibility and they learn about themselves. They see things in the horse because the horse tends to take on the emotions of the people that are leading them. And so they see characteristics of themselves when they're trying to deal with the horse.
When you work with horses, they have a lot of similarities with humans. It's just they can't speak for themselves. But they tell you body language when they're mad or upset, and it just helps learn how to cooperate with other people better.
These horses are amazing, and it's amazing how similar we are, because These horses have been through a lot, and I've been through a lot in my life, and it's realizing how we can help each other out, getting back out of the ditch with each other.
Activities such as participation in low rope elements give the children a chance to learn life skills such as teamwork, problem solving, and critical thinking.
The girls are working together as a team to overcome the challenge of a pretend river crossing, and they're trying to work together as a team to come across on a few pieces of equipment. The main thing is to learn teamwork, but also to be responsible for each other's safety and to get everybody across. They come away with the sense and feeling of working together as a group and getting something accomplished. And hopefully through that, then that transfers over and they'll try out these new behaviors in real life.
The 60-acre Emmett Smith Memorial Farm, located just more than a mile from our main campus, houses not only our equine therapy program, but also provides a place for us to house and care for a variety of livestock for use in our 4-H program. The children learn responsibility and develop a good work ethic by caring for these animals.
You learn to take care of animals, you learn what they need and how to work with them and safely.
The 4-H program also gives many of our children the opportunity to test what they have learned by showing their animals in local fairs. Year after year, our children bring home a long list of honors for their skills. These and other extracurricular activities equip the children to succeed in life as well as in an academic environment.
It takes everybody working together, and we are a team. Here at the home, we have to work together to show these kids, number one, we're all on the same page. We know what they can do, and we're all going to hold them accountable, and we're also going to cheer for them, and we're going to support them in reaching those goals, whatever they are. But it takes a team to do that.
For children to grow to their full potential, they also need a stable home life. On our main campus in Paragould, we have 9 family homes, as well as one more family home at Crowley's Ridge Youth Camp, where our children live in a traditional, nurturing home environment complete with mother, father, and siblings.
They're learning respect, for different kinds of people. There are no two boys here that are the same, so they're getting experience interacting with peers that are different from them. And then as they grow older, when they get a job, they're going to meet different kind of people. So it's good for them to learn how to interact and respect each other.
The children share in household chores, learn to live and work together, and enjoy a supportive family environment that encourages growth in every aspect of their lives.
They each have their own chores, and then they also have to take care of their room and keeping up with their belongings. They do their own laundry, they iron their own clothes.
But possibly the biggest benefit to living with a family is the sense of belonging and security they get from learning to trust and respect each other.
One thing that my husband and I really want these boys to know is that they do have a place here. No matter what their background situations are, there is a place for them, and there is a place for them in the family. And as they grow older and they have families of their own, that's something that we'd like for them to carry over with their family, teach their kids, and let their kids know that they have a place in their family as well.
An extension of this earthly family of which they are a part is the spiritual family that many of our children find at children's homes. Spiritual training is part of everyday life here, from Bible classes in the Balcom Learning Center and devotionals in their homes, to regular church attendance and involvement in youth group activities at one of the area's Churches of Christ.
I never really went to church before I came here. I tried to stay as far away from God as I could. Since I've been here, I've learned that it's a lot easier with Him in my life, and He gets me through.
The environment at children's homes can have a profound impact on a child's life. Just ask Jason Bratton.
I was a ward of the state since I was 3 years old. My mother was a clinically diagnosed paranoid schizophrenic, and she was an alcoholic and she was a drug addict. We bounced around a lot from foster home to foster home. And up until the time I hit 7th grade and I was at the children's home, I had been in and out of 13 different schools. I stayed at a foster home with my brother, but they didn't take girls, so my sister went to the children's home, and she was actually there for a year before my brother and I moved in, the following year. And so they were trying to, we couldn't stay in the same household, but at least we could stay at least relatively close together. I was extremely shy, extremely introverted. I'd never even look people in the eye. It was just how I grew up, kind of fly under the radar, and that's kind of how I lived my life. We were actually scheduled to move in with a certain set of house parents, but they were going to be gone on vacation, and so our temporary house parents were Mark and Tanine Weston. It just fit, and so they didn't move us. We ended up staying there. I still look back on that time as probably the happiest time I had growing up. There was just so much to do. There were always other children, around. We always had fun, just on campus. We had fun with going to school. Crowley's Ridge Academy was just a huge, tremendous impact on my life. The teachers I had there, the friends that I had there, the friends that I still have from going to school there. The greatest thing that I learned at the children's home was I've always had a belief in God, but I finally realized that God had a belief in me. God believed that I could be, I realized that I could honestly be whoever and whatever I wanted to be. I just had to make that choice, and I had to work towards that goal. Going to the children's home really was the beginning of my life.
Not all of our children are cared for in our family homes in Paragould. Children's Homes also provides care for a number of children through foster care. This program places children in private Christian homes throughout the state. One of these homes is located in North Little Rock and is owned by the McAlmont Church of Christ. Thelma and Theodis King have been foster parents for more than 20 years.
I would venture to say that we've pretty much had close to 200 children to come through here. We've done respite, and we've done overnighters, and we keep a record of every child that has come through this house. There have been some children through this house.
The Kings try to teach the children some simple life lessons during the brief time they're together. Learning about God's love for them and keeping a positive outlook in life can make a world of difference.
We believe that we have shown children that there is something good that they can find in life, even in spite of the circumstances in which they're living under or they may have come out from under. If we could just show them that God still cares for them in spite of the circumstances, in spite of what they've been through, it's not all bad. They can find joy and happiness in life.
As much as these children benefit from being in this Christian home, the Kings have been blessed as well. Many of the children who have stayed in their home over the years stay in touch even after they've gone.
It's always good to hear from them, to know that they're doing well. It's always rewarding to know that that you brought some kind of happiness, some kind of joy into the child's life.
The state of Arkansas, like every other state across our country, is in crisis due to the large numbers of at-risk children who need to be placed into foster care each month. There is a great need for Christian families willing to serve as foster parents for these children. Since 1955, Children's Homes Incorporated has been focused on the care of God's children and doing for them as God would do. Our team of ministry-minded people teach the children daily that God is not to be compromised, but respected and honored for His greatness. They learn that through God, all things truly are possible for them. To learn how you can help make a difference in the life of a child, or to learn more about all the other programs offered at Children's Homes, call us or visit our website. Children's Homes Incorporated. Help. Hope. Home.